It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Group 1 Central Jersey NJSIAA quarterfinal state playoff tournament. We're live here at Thrive Charter. The Iron Palace has been invaded by the Hudson Admirals, and they're here looking for an upset here as the 8th-seeded Hudson Admirals take on the number 1 seed Thrive Charter Titans, live here on the WBCB Sports Network. Hello everybody, I'm Ryan Baxter. A quick thanks to our sponsors who are making this stream possible here tonight. The Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Trentonian, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Thrive Charter School, the Trenton Thunder, and Hyundai of Trenton. Once again, my name is Ryan Baxter. Joining me for color commentary and camera tonight is going to be Nick Gallagher. Nick, I mentioned the seeding for this game so far. It's an 8 seed versus a 1 seed, with Hudson being the 8. But let's not let those seedings fool you here. Yes, Thrive Charter is more than deserving of the 1 seed. They're the defending state champions here, looking to go back-to-back with Khalid Lewis trying to go back-to-back in his first 2 years of being a head coach here at Thrive Charter. But the Admirals here are not going to make it easy for them tonight, because they have not only the leading rebounder in the state, they have the leading scorer in the state, and it's the same kid, and that's Joe Newell. He's averaging 26 points a game and about 14 rebounds a game. Nick, what do the Titans have to do to stop this man?
Well, Ryan, it is a great question, because a plethora of coaches that have come across this Hudson team have tried to figure out how to game plan for Newell this season, and most of them have failed. When you look at the top leading scorer in the entire state of New Jersey, a very good basketball state with a lot of good conferences. I mean, this team comes from the Short Conference. We talked about just before we came on the air tonight, 48 teams in the Short Conference. Hudson has played a really good opponents this season, 6-2 just in the division itself this year in their Short Conference division. But for Newell today and these Titans defense, you got to figure out how to lock him up. You're going to have to throw some 2 or 3 defenders at him. I mean, I'm sure he's seen every kind of defense you can throw at him. Full court press, half court press, 1-3-1 zone, 2-3 zone, 3-2 zone. They've tried to probably throw everything at him this season, and you're just going to have to throw bodies at him and hope for the best, really. If you're going to get beat tonight, you're going to try to have the other players from Hudson to try to beat you and figure out how to get through this Titans defense. But it's a tall task for them today, and they're going to have to adjust and kind of see how the game starts. The beginning of the game is going to be really crucial for the Titans to see how Newell plays. They haven't played each other in the history of this program. These two teams haven't met. So how Newell comes out and how the Titans come out defensively and kind of make your adjustments early on the fly.
Speaking more on these Admirals, they have an 18-8 record, and just as Nick alluded to, 6-2 in that division under head coach Brian Kelly, who's in his 6th season of service here. Speaking again on Newell, he's averaging a double-double this year, Nick, and he's had a double-double in 25 of the 26 games that the Admirals have played this season. And it's not just him on this team. When you look at the roster, Maceo Tucker, a big 6'5 senior, helping him down low. That's definitely going to help him with the rebounds. And having somebody like Blakely Smith and Billy Quinn in your backcourt, those are guys who can dish the ball and shoot it. We've been watching them shoot it since they got on the court here, and they've been looking pretty good. But speaking on that defense yet again, how are they supposed to get past a defense that pretty much averages double-digit steals a game? Thrive is huge into a press type of defense, and when you got guards like Terrion Page and Tyler Hammond, they make it really hard to dribble around.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, you're going to have to get quick passes, and they're going to have to, how do you beat zones and presses? Quick passes and quick shots, and really that's just how things are going to have to be. It might be a sloppy game at first, because teams are going to just have to figure out how to adjust and how these teams are going to come out defensively against one another, and that's just how it's going to be. It's playoff basketball. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't have to be. It's not a regular season game. These kind of games are meant to be sloppy, not perfect, but that's what you work all regular season for, to get to these kind of games, and especially for the Titans to host tonight.
Speaking more on the Titans, let's go over the starting lineup here for the Titans. Javian Cesar Jones, Tyler Hammond, Sean Turner, Terrion Page, and Marjan Skillman. Those are the 5 coming out to start out for the Titans. And starting out for Hudson, JoJo Newell, Blakely Smith, Billy Quinn, Maceo Tucker, and Jack Karlstrom. We're going to turn things over to the public address announcer and Honor America. Stay tuned. First quarter action tip-off on the way here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned, everybody.
They're probably going to honor me right after. I know we go to break afterwards, so I know it's usually Stacy if it is, but
and again, this time we can stand and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem.
are we still just going to let it run through?
You can for starters.
Okay. Actually, let me,
If you want to say something, go for
I was
it.
going to bang out an ad read, actually.
And now for our Hudson Admirals.
Get ready, basketball fans. Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township, Mercer County invites you to join us for an exciting night of high school basketball. While we cheer on our talented athletes, don't forget what makes Thrive Charter School so special. The mission is to empower students with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and a strong sense of responsibility from grades K through 12. Thrive Charter School is not just about academics and athletics. They offer a variety of extracurricular activities for all students, like their chess club, Legos and robotics, and much more at Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township. As we go over the starting lineups here yet again for Henry Hudson Admirals, JoJo Newell, Blakely Smith, Billy Quinn, Maceo Tucker, and Jack Carlstrom. And right now, we're going over Thrive Charter. Going over the starters one more time for the Titans, it's Javian Cesar Jones, Tyler Hammond, Sean Turner, Terrion Page, and Mar Jean Skillman. We're just about ready for tip-off here The 5 for the Admirals are out there on the floor. Again, Newell, Smith, Quinn, Tucker, and Karlstrom. Looks like Newell's going to be the one taking the tip. Now, Nick, we talked about this a little bit in the pregame as well, where the Admirals, a lot of the scoring strictly comes from JoJo Newell, but when you look at it, they're two completely different offenses because they operate through Newell and Thrive operates through good ball movement. They got about 4 or 5 guys that are averaging double figures per game here.
Yeah, and it's really crucial because that's what the Titans specialize. They have multiple guys that can beat you, and tonight, is it going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4? Who knows? Whereas the Hudson really runs their offense through Newell, and he's not a really good three-point shooter, only 14 three-point field goals on the year, so he's going to beat you inside. And that's something the Titans have to come out defensively and work on right from the get-go.
Skillman wins the tip. Titans with possession first. Here comes Terrion Page. He dishes it over to JCJ, Javian Caesar Jones. 4-year player in this program. He was here before they were the Titans. Over to Tyler Hammond, the 1,000-point scorer this season for the Titans. As Page working on Newell down low, not Page, Jones, excuse me, now over to Terrion Page. As good defense down low as the Titans have to reset. Good defense shown so far by the Admirals. Page down low to Cesar Jones, to Hammond. He had 26 in their last game, and he can't get that mid-range to go. That rebound there goes to Karlstrom, and here come the Admirals. This is Billy Quinn on the ball, and he throws it away. This is Sean Turner, and a quick transition foul preventing a fast break layup. That one's gonna go on Billy Quinn. There goes that defense that we talked about a little bit there. Nick, Thrive loves to play those passing lanes.
Yeah, they really do. They love to get out in transition and keep their opponents off balance, and that's when they're really most efficient this season.
Inbound to Skillman, into Jones, who takes it inside. Layup, good to go. JCJ with a quick 2 to start things out here for the Titans. And the ball almost turned over here, and we're going to have a jump ball. The possession arrow is going in favor of the Admirals. Now this could actually be really, really good for the Titans. They might not even let the Admirals get over half court if they're going to be this handsy in the lanes. Inbound to Quinn. Quinn's got Page on him. Page got eyes on that ball. This one over to Newell, back to Quinn. Terrion Page is all over him like white on rice. He's not letting him get any room. And that one's tipped again by Sean Turner, and this defense has the crowd booming right now.
Titans defense isn't even letting Newell get the ball, touch the ball, get set, and there he goes right on the inbound. That's where they want to do and set up the offense.
And this is a quick 3. Rims in and out. That was Blakely Smith, but the rebound, Newell, little long. Here comes Page. Page kicks it, and that's a little long, looking for the big man, Marjan Skillman. Newell's first shot of the game, a little long. He's already got his first rebound.
The rebounds are going to be crucial in this game, Ryan. You got to limit your opponent to limited rebounds and second chance opportunities, and the team who really wins the battle on the boards tonight could be going and advancing to the semifinals.
Maceo Tucker looking to advance the ball there to Blakely Smith, but he clears his head there. That's another costly turnover, as the Admirals looked like they had a wide open lane to the basket if they were to get a successful pass off there. Cesar Jones on the inbound, over to Skillman, who gets it back to Jones. Turner, he goes down low to Skillman. Skillman working in the post, gets Newell jumping. Marjan Skillman using that beautiful footwork to get another bucket here for the Titans. Another turnover. Sean Turner, who's been all over the passing lanes, makes it an early 6-0 timeout Admirals.
That's what you wanted if you're Thrive, showing off that tenacious defense. That's preached to you. Off to an early, fast start.
Today's game brought to you in part as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. The Prosecutor's Office has immediate openings for attorneys who have been admitted to practice in New Jersey to serve as assistant prosecutors. If you are passionate about public safety and justice for all, we invite you to join our team and make an impact in our community. For a full job description and application instructions, or to find out more about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, visit them at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online, thetrentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. And the Admirals trying to break this press here. They got to get it across half court. They're taking their time here. Could have been a double dribble there almost, and now Newell to the paint, and he jams it down. JoJo Newell gets the first points of the game for the Admirals in a big way.
And you just needed to get on the scoreboard if you're Newell and Henry Hudson there.
And Skillman got blocked. That was Maceo Tucker with the defense, and here comes JoJo. Kicks it out to Karlstrom, who tried to get it to Tucker, who turns it over. Trying to get that back was Maceo Tucker, and he dribbled it off the line. It's going to go right back to the Titans. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the first. 6-2. Hammond looked like he wanted to pull, but thought better of it. He gets it back to Turner. Bit of a 3-2 zone look implemented here by the Admirals, as Turner had that one tipped away right to the hands of Page, who kicks it to Hammond, who drills a three. Tyler Hammond, his first of the game.
Tyler Hammond, 26 points in round one against Keensburg.
Newell pulls off the back iron. There's a rebound. As Nick said, 26 points for Hammond in that last game. It was a 71-point victory in favor of the Titans against Keensburg the last time out. And obviously they're riding a lot of momentum coming into this one, Nick.
Yeah, they really are. You got your starters came out early in that one. You were able to get some extra rest in that game and cruise the victory in round one.
Oh, and Marjan Skillman tried to jam it in over Maceo Tucker right off the front iron. He got his own rebound and he was able to put it in there. Now it's 11-2 Thrive. Terrion Page is the only starter to not put in a bucket just yet. Karlstrom kicks it over to Smith, who finds Tucker. Tucker drives and he's fouled. That's going to be on Marjan Skillman, and the big 6'5" Maceo Tucker is on his way to the line. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. And they got it all, ladies and gentlemen, from new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. They got a great variety of EV vehicles, and they service all makes and models. They're known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center over there at Haldeman Ford. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford here today, here yesterday, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business. 2 for 2 at the line for Maceo Tucker. And now the Admirals are implementing a press look of their own. Jamar Young checks into the game for the first time here for the Titans. Hammond in the corner for three. That's off the iron, but an offensive board there. That was Jamar Young, who kicked it out to Jermaine Bryson for his first minutes of the game. He just checked in as well. Sean Turner to reset. Blakely Smith right in front of him. Hammond. Swings it over to Turner. Hammond pulls from deep, and he drills it. Already 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, and that's 6. Here comes Noel. Up and under scoop, can't get it to go. Rebound Tucker. That one was tipped out. It's gonna stay here, and I believe there was a foul called. There was. It's gonna be on Sean Tucker. JoJo Newell tried a little scoop up and under layup there, but it was just off the side of the iron.
That would have been really pretty if that went in. That would have been a tough shot to make.
Yeah, really, that would have been gorgeous. Out to the top, Karlstrom pulls. Can't get it to go. Jamar Young on the board. Young looking up. Kicking in the corner, Bryson for three. Little long. Skillman gets the rebound. Takes it in himself, knocks a man over. Footwork, and he gets it to go. Marjan Skillman, he's got 6 now too. The stifling defense of the Titans still giving the Admirals fits here as they almost turn the ball over yet again, inbounding along the sidelines. They get it over to Newell. Newell's got Skillman on him, and he has not left his side. That went Tucker to Quinn. Quinn's got Jamar Young on him. Man-to-man defense here for the Titans. And Turner in on the passing lanes again. That one was tipped out as he was about to go on the fast break, and it goes for the Titans. Jamar Young on the inbound on the sideline into Sean Turner. Turner brings it up. He's met by Billy Quinn. Hammond pulls again. Can't get that one to go off back iron. Bryson with a great offensive rebound. Almost got away with a walk there, it looked like. And now a timeout here for the Titans as they look to talk things over after that offensive possession. 2026 is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league futures, major league fun. And over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. From Hyundai, Kona, Palisades, Tucson, Santa Fe's, and Elantras, all priced for immediate sale. Nobody has the selection or special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars over there at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. That's Hyundai of Trenton. 16-4 with just a second over 2 minutes to go here in the first. And I'm sure this first quarter has felt like an eternity for the Admirals. Turner gets it in off the inbound to Skillman into the corner. Hammond wanted to shoot it, thought better of it. Young into Turner, who takes it in, pump fake as well. This one out to Young. Jab step, tries to drive in on Tucker. He kicks it back out to Hammond. Hammond already with 6. Titans taking things slow here this offensive possession. Turner working a bit more of an ISO ball here. Picked up his dribble, gets it over to Young, who's driving in on Tucker again, falling over, no whistle. And here come the Admirals. What a pass there from Newell. Almost blocked, but not. They can't jump that high as Billy Quinn gets his first layup to go.
Good quick pass out there, outlet pass from Newell. Find Quinn, puts it, posits 2, 10-point game.
Turner trying to direct traffic. He's got Newell right in front of him into the corner. Hammond, who pulls it again, and he hits it again. 9 points in this first quarter for Tyler Hammond, and they're all from behind the arc. And Tucker picked up his dribble and took one too many steps. Another turnover here for the Admirals, and it goes right back to the Titans. And now checking in for the Admirals, this is Marshall Colangelo. He checked in for Jackson Schmiedel. Hammond comes out of the game here for the Titans, and in is Ty Hobbs. Here goes Turner, takes it in, over to Young, pulls from mid, can't get it to go. Long rebound there for Ty Hobbs, freshly into the game. Here's Sean Turner, resetting this offense with 30 seconds to go. Inside, Skillman tries the reverse layup, but he's fouled. That foul's gonna go on Maceo Tucker. And Marjan Skillman, who's got 6 right now, is on his way to the line. Skillman has been one of the main men on JoJo Newell tonight, and he's done a fantastic job at preventing him from getting comfortable with the ball in his hands.
I think as Thrive Charter night, you got to think the game plan was just for Skillman to just focus defensively, not too much worry about your offensive game and what you're doing on the floor. Just your presence alone will be enough tonight to help defend Newell and throw that big body at him.
Skillman splits a pair at the free throw line, and he takes a seat as Ethan Dickerson checks into the game for the first time. Still implementing that press look is Thrive. Newell's got a whole new defense to look at here as well. Trying to work the ball around. That one was tipped out of the hands of Colangelo. This is Terrion Page, full head of steam, and it's rejected. Maceo Tucker. Terrion Page almost kicked one of the photographers in the head there as he was going out of bounds. Thankfully he missed, but what a huge rejection there from Maceo Tucker.
I don't think Thrive meant to even steal that. I think it was just a hand as a mix-up, and they were able to go in transition. But good defense, good timing there by Tucker down low to keep that rejection out.
Hammond pulls fresh back into the game, and he gets another one. He's drilled 4 threes. That one was a buzzer beater, and he ends this quarter with 12 of the Thrive 23 points. It's a 17-point lead for the Titans going into the second quarter. Stay tuned for more high school basketball. It's Group 1 Central Jersey NJSIAA playoffs here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor, outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. Their steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere. Outstanding.
Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. The Prosecutor's Office has immediate openings for attorneys who have been admitted to practice in New Jersey to serve as assistant prosecutors. For more information about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, visit them at www.mercercountyprosecutorsoffice.com. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. It's a 17-point lead here for the Titans, and Nick, that really wasn't how we expected that first quarter to go, considering what we heard about the Admirals having the leading scorer in the state coming into the game.
No, but it really wasn't. But the Group 1 champions flexed their muscles in that first quarter and really showed who they are, and that is the DNA of a championship team. It shows their experience in these kind of games and how much is played off for them last year coming into this season.
Page went for a floater there to start the quarter. He couldn't get it to go. Out to Newell, who's got Ty Hobbs all over him. Trying to make space, and he's going to the line. I should also note that with that layup earlier in the game, JoJo Newell has officially eclipsed 1,300 career high school points, and he's only a junior, Nick. As he drills the first free throw there.
It's incredible what he's been able to do for this Hudson program in his 3 years, and how much is look ahead for next year. Not to look too far ahead right now, but how much he's going to be relied upon even next year in his senior campaign.
Drills the both of them at the line. And I believe that puts him at about 17 points away from 700 points on the season. As Jamar Young drives in, very patient, and a great finish from Jamar Young. His first points of the second quarter, Thrive's first points of the second quarter. And a turnover here. That one just flew out of the hands of Newell into Jamar Young, who almost lost it out of bounds himself. But he kicks it over to Terrion Page, and they reset. Dickerson, Young, Page, Hobbs, and Bryson. That's the five out there for the Titans. And a a timeout here now for Thrive as they want to talk things over. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all from new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. They got a great variety of EV vehicles, and Haldeman Ford services all makes and models. They're known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center at Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business. And the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on the recommended vaccine. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, you'll definitely need that when it's getting to that springtime, folks. A COVID-19 vaccine or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. For more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility, visit them at hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Thrive coming out of the timeout here. We're still looking at a 17-point lead here for the Titans. 8 points for the Admirals. 4 of them have come from Newell. And Jamar Young adds another layup to his quarter. He's got their 4 points to start the quarter. That ever so suffocating press look for the Titans, as Ty Hobbs is giving fits to Billy Quinn, who tries to get it to Newell, who turns the ball over. Jamar Young gets another layup. That's 6 for Jamar Young in this quarter. Already, we're just getting started. A turnover on the inbounds. Dickerson, he can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, not quite. Turning the ball over there is the Titans, but the energy in this building from the fans, from the Titans players, you can't deny it here. They are more than prepared for this game.
Yeah, and it feels good. I mean, if you're the Titans, you know this is what you worked for all season long. This is why you worked to get the #1 seed in this tournament, to have the home court advantage, and it's paying off for them here in the early stages.
Quinn trying to get by Jamar Young. Good crossover, he got it tipped. No over and back as Jamar Young knocked it there. Good move, Quinn gets around him, inside look. Can't get the layup to go, but going to the line for 2 is Marshall Colangelo. Colangelo, another junior in this program here. Big 6'3" body, another guy you could stick down there to hopefully grab a rebound or 2 as he drills the first free throw. Checking back in, an entire platoon swap here, as coming in is Marjon Skillman, Javian Cesar Jones, Kim Ross, Sean Turner, and Tyler Hammond. So 4 of the 5 starters are back out on the floor, with Kim Ross being the new addition. 1 for 1 so far. He can't get the second one. He splits a pair, does Colangelo. So here comes JCJ. Takes it inside, spin move on Newell, kicks it to Turner. Back out to JCJ. Patiently trying to set up Skillman. Gets it inside, and they're gonna call a foul here, it looks like.
I thought they were getting him for out of bounds, but I guess they'll get a push there on the baseline.
Yeah, I also thought that they were getting a push there, but nevertheless, that foul is going to go on Colangelo after drilling the free throw. And 2 new faces coming into the game. Well, not very new faces. Jack Karlstrom and Jackson Schmeidel back into the game, or Schmeidel, excuse me. Hammond from mid. No good. Rebound Newell. He gets it up to Tucker, who kicks it over to Quinn, and he's fouled. Takes a heavy fall to the ground there. That one's gonna be on the floor here, no free throws. The foul's gonna go on Hammond. Newell inbounds it, kicks it out to Schmeidel, who finds Tucker, long. Rebound by Turner. He kicks it up to Skillman, who finds in the corner Ross. Ross over to Jones. Jones drives, floats it up, and 1. JCJ with the chance at a 3-point play.
I like what you did there, partner. That works well.
Appreciate that, Nick. Cesar Jones had a layup in the first quarter. Trying to convert this and one opportunity. Free throws up. And he gets it to go. That's 5 on the game here for the 4-year man, JCJ. Double team immediately on the inbound, and they kick it up to Newell. It's him and Skillman one-on-one, and he gets the layup to go. JoJo Newell, that's his second field goal. 6 points on the night for him, and here's another timeout here for the Titans. Get ready, basketball fans. Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township, Mercer County invites you to join us for an exciting night of high school basketball. While we cheer on our talented athletes, don't forget what makes Thrive Charter School so special. Their mission is to empower students with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and a strong sense of responsibility for grades K through 12. They prepare students to succeed in a diverse and ever-changing world, both on and off the court. Thrive Charter School is not just about academics and athletics. They offer a variety of extracurricular activities for all their students, like Chess Club, Crafty Kids Club, Lego and Robotics, National Honor Society, Black Student Union, and Student Government. That's Thrive Charter School of Hamilton Township. And springtime is just about here, and that means Trenton Thunder baseball is also around the corner with another summer filled with a lot of fun. Half and full season ticket prices, memberships, as well as multi-game packages are on sale for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Big League Futures, Major League Fun, Trenton Thunder. Titans the first one back out on the floor here, keeping that same 5 out there. Skillman, Ross, Turner, Hammond, Cesar Jones. And coming out here for Hudson, Newell, Karlstrom, Quinn, Tucker, and Schmiedel. Full court press, Newell at the top of it. He's meeting JCJ. Quick pass to Ross into Turner, and he gets that one to go. Beautiful ball movement, sheds up Sean Turner for his second points of the game. And they're going to call a foul there. Almost looked like a pretty clean steal or maybe even a jump ball. But that one's going to go on Kim Ross. Bit of a reset here for the Admirals as they try again to get this ball over half court, which has really been half the battle for them this game.
Yeah, it really has. It really has been all Titans defense here in this first half, in that half court.
As Turner almost came away with another steal off Billy Quinn. Gets that one over to Karlstrom. He's got Hammond all over him. Back over to Quinn looking for something, anything. Schmiedel tries to drive. He kicks it over to Tucker. Tucker, he gets it back out to Quinn. Quinn drives, and that ball's turned over. Sean Turner out on the fast break. It's just him and Tucker. What a move. Sean Turner showing fantastic patience, getting his 3rd bucket of the game. He's got 6. And that one almost turned over again by the Admirals. Inbounded again here. Here comes Quinn. He kicks it over to Newell, who's got Skillman on him. Crossover move, Newell. Head of steam, he kicks it in the corner. Schmiedel can't get it to go. Can't get the rebound is Newell. Ross comes away with it. Almost turned over there. Schmiedel got a hand on it, and there's a foul. Both Schmiedel and Newell disagree with it. The foul goes on Schmiedel, but staying with possession are the Thrive Charter Titans. Jones inbounds to Turner. Just over 3.5 minutes to go here in the second. Thrive dominating by 25, make it 27. Javian Cesar Jones with a quick layup there. That's 7 for him on the night. As the Admirals are trying to move it quick, Karlstrom, he gets it into Schmiedel. Schmiedel gets that layup to go, and he's loving it. That's his first layup of the game, his first points of the game. And a whistle here. Another foul here. That one's on Karlstrom. Both teams are 1 foul away from being in the bonus now. With well over 3 minutes to go in the second here. That could be a chance for a lot of free throws on both sides here. Skillman, that give and go play. Turner into the corner. Ross goes up top to Tyler Hammond. Slowly swinging it around. Jones down low to Skillman. Skillman midi, drills it. Showing his mid-range game now is Marjan Skillman, as that's 9 for the big man here. Newell, he gets it to Tucker. Tucker to Quinn. Quinn dips it to... I thought that was going to go to Newell, but it ended up in the hands of Schmiedel, who missed the shot. Cleaned up there by Newell, and he gets another one. He's got 8. Kim Ross now. 2.5 to go in the first half. Slowly looking for something here, the Thrive Charter Titans, as Ross hands that one off to Turner. Turner gets a screen from Skillman, and they're resetting here yet again.
Yeah, don't have to rush here with this lead. You can kind of let the offense come to you naturally, work the ball around, work some clock here in this second quarter.
Coach Khalid Lewis directing traffic from the sidelines here, barking out a play. Gets it over to Hammond, and they kick it back out. JCJ now into the corner. Ross down low. Skillman. It looked like he wanted to try to throw it down again, but he goes for a quick little layup, and that puts him into double figures. Into the corner, Karlstrom. Bank is open on a Monday night in Hamilton. That's his first points of the game. And that one thrown away. Looked like Karlstrom was going to attempt to make a save on that, but he thought better of it, as it does go with the Admirals. Coming back in, Blakely Smith, as Schmiedel gets a breather. Quick trap already. Newell down low. Tucker, layup almost rejected by Kim Ross. But Maceo Tucker, that's his second points of the game. He's got 4. Just over a minute. The Titans trying to end this quarter on a hot note. The Admirals have picked things up here near the end. Hammond looked like he wanted to pull it there. I wouldn't have been surprised if he did. That one almost stolen by Newell, who was looking for a run out. JCJ wanted the shot, drives, kicks it out, wing shot, Hammond. No good. Newell on the board. Quinn kicks it into the corner. Smith pulls. Can't get it to go. Rebound Tucker gets it to go. That's 6 for him. And the Admirals have cut the lead to 20. Cesar Jones, another rejection. Maceo Tucker using every single bit of that 6'5" frame to send that one out of bounds. Turner looking for something to inbound. Tries to get it into Skillman. Out to Newell. Fast break. It's him and Ross. Missed the layup. Tipped out by Tyler Hammond. Going for the rebound there was Newell. He didn't get it. Newell looked like he wanted a foul there, but he didn't get it.
I'm surprised he didn't try to dunk it. I think he thought about it.
Quick 3 off the inbound, no good. Almost an offensive rebound by Karlstrom. 4 seconds. Here comes Skillman. 1 second. And they don't get a shot off, as Kim Ross almost drills that, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. A great end to the quarter here, as the Admirals have a little bit of momentum going into the second half, but the Titans still holding on to a 20-point lead here. Stay tuned for the halftime show for some stats and a recap and some more basketball here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hello, my name's Jeff Martin. I'm the proud mayor of Hamilton Township. I'm here today at halftime to talk to you about our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and how we need your help to clear the shelter. Right now, we have dogs, we have cats, but we are over our capacity at the shelter, and we need your help to help these animals find their forever home and join a loving family. There are a variety of ways that you can help. Obviously, the biggest is adopting. So whether you're looking for a big or small dog, a young or old cat, we likely have what would fit you and your family's needs at our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. If you can't adopt right now, maybe you can consider fostering. Fostering is a great opportunity to help an animal get out of the shelter, to start to get accustomed to living with a family, and I promise you, you're going to fall in love with it. But if you don't eventually adopt, it puts that animal in a great position to be adopted by somebody else. If you can't adopt and you can't foster, look to volunteer. So many of these animals just need some love and attention, and to know that they are loved so they can have success at their next forever home. We have information at our website if you want to adopt, if you want to foster, if you want to volunteer. Google Hamilton Township Animal Shelter and it'll be one of the first things that pops up. If you want to go and talk to somebody in person, our Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue, located right next to our Department of Public Works. If you want to talk to somebody in person, you can call 609-890-3550. So remember, adopt, foster, volunteer, and if none of those are good for you, we know time is valuable, even just donating money, which allows us to buy maybe some extra toys to get the animals having some fun while they're in the shelter. Donating food or blankets, any number of things that can be donated. We have the list again on our website. So again, we need your help to help the animals. And I know you've got it in you. I know you have a warm heart for our animals here at the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. So I hope either can adopt, foster, volunteer, or donate. You take some time and help us out to help these animals out. I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope to see you around soon. And thank you for your help.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurants at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor and outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. There's steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere, outstanding. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurants at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor, outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. There's steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere, outstanding. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
All right, so I'll bang out like a couple of, I'm going to bang out. Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. The Prosecutor's Office has immediate openings for attorneys who have been admitted to a practice in New Jersey to serve as assistant prosecutors. For full job description and application instructions, or to find out more about programs and services offered by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, visit them at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of The Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's The Trentonian, or online at thetrentonian.com. 42-22 is the score as we go into the second half. Nick, how about we fill them in about what this could mean bracket-wise here? If Thrive wins here tonight, it hangs on to this 20-point lead. What's it look like for them going further?
Yeah, so we have a great, we do have an update in the Central Jersey Group 1 bracket. Manville, the 6 seed, did upset the 3 seed Middlesex, so that does not affect this game eventually, but if these two teams were to, whoever wins this game, Manville will be in the semifinals. The winner of this game, though, will play the 4 seed Shore or New Providence, and the Titans have not played Shore this season, and Henry Hudson has played them twice and lost both times. New Providence, a 12 seed, a dark horse at 8-17 record on the year, so a tall task for them to going up against Shore, who's got over 20 wins on the year. So the winner will play the 4-12 matchup on Wednesday.
I will say, actually, that'd be interesting if New Providence does win that game, because that would be almost a revenge game for the Pioneers, because that was the team that this Thrive Charter team beat last year to win this Group 1 state championship.
Yeah,
so
things come full circle sometimes. You just never know.
It'd be pretty interesting to see. But right before we get into second half action here, let's go over some of the numbers here for teams. Let's start out with the Titans. Javian Cesar Jones, he's got 7. Tyler Hammond, he has 12, leading the way scoring-wise for the Titans. Sean Turner has 6. Marjan Skillman has 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11. And Jamar Young has 6. You tally all that up, that's 42. Then you go over here for Hudson. JoJo Newell is leading their way scoring-wise. He's got 8. Billy Quinn adds 2 to that. Maceo Tucker, he adds 6 to that. Jack Carlstrom adds a 3, and Jackson Schmiedel, he adds a 2, and a Marshall Colangelo free throw earlier as well. gives you a 20-point advantage for the Titans. Let's see what adjustments the Admirals made coming out. And right now, Skillman's out on the fast break! And Skillman got stuffed by the rim, but he was also undercut by Maceo Tucker. Marjan Skillman is poster hunting tonight. And the rim, Nick, it's still shaking.
It is. And this place was ready to go off the rails if he were to come and throw that one down.
I mean this with all sincerity. I would have lost my professionalism if he had dunked that. You would have seen a new side of me that neither you or Brianne has ever seen. Missed the first one, did Skillman. Second one's up. Off the backboard, no good, too strong. Tucker almost threw it off of his teammate's head there. Here comes Newell. Newell, he's got 8, but that pretty much means he's been quiet as Skillman steals that one. Tries to get it up to Page, to Skillman. Gets him up in the air. And the foul is on the floor here. Another one on Newell.
Yeah, if you're the Titans, you went in that locker room, you're really happy, Ryan, too, with your defense in that first half. Only 8 points to the leading scorer in all of the state of New Jersey. You got a 20-point lead to work with here in the second half.
Almost stolen there by Newell. And Newell is playing with a lot of frustration right now as he gets another foul. That's 2 straight on him.
Yeah, he's got to keep, I'm sure he will keep his cool as far as this game goes on, but you don't want him getting in foul trouble if you're a Henry Hudson fan.
I do believe that's his 3rd already on this game. Only 2 more until he's got to sit. Turner gets the feed from Skillman, who feeds it to Hammond, who can't get the 3 to go. Newell gets a rebound. He's the leading scorer, but he's also the leading rebounder in the state. The lowest he ever had in a game was 7 on the year. Like I mentioned in the pregame, 25 of the 26 games for this Henry Hudson team was a double-double for JoJo Newell, including a 16-point, 20 rebound performance last week against Boundbrook to get them into this game. As he gets an inbound pass stolen by Jamar Young, and there's a bit of a shoulder check there by Billy Quinn. And it's a quick 3 fouls here, and we're not even a minute into this second half here, Nick.
Yeah, that's not good for the Admirals. It's not something you want to continue to put yourself in harm's way with 4 fouls total already on your team in this third quarter.
Young looking for someone to inbound it to, and he finds Hammond. He gets it back to Terrion Page. Looks like Page is going to be running things right now. Karlstrom meets him at half court. Screen Young. Page takes it inside on Tucker, can't get it to go, no whistle. Another rebound, Newell, he gets it over to Quinn. Quinn with Turner right in front of him. Newell, full head of steam into the corner. Maceo Tucker, Karlstrom, he had a big 3 earlier. Hook shot, no good, Skillman board. Skillman full head of steam into the corner, he finds Page. Can't get it to go. Rebound again, Newell. He kicks it out, fast break, Blakely Smith, layup. No good, rebound again, Newell. He gets that one to go. He's officially in double figures, that's 10, and I believe that's rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, he's a walking double-double machine. He was going to get that tonight no matter what. At this point, it just matters if his teammates get him some help here as they try to get back in this game.
Now that one, Thrive got a little bit lucky there because I think that one actually went off of Sean Turner's leg. But nevertheless here, the Titans maintain possession. Skillman gets the inbound. No give and go this time, but a pull from mid. Bank is still open on this Monday night as Marjan Skillman continues his great night. His first points of the half. Still a 20-point advantage for the Titans. Page tried to get the steal, and he almost did, but as he was trying to get past Quinn, he yoinked on that shoulder and that jersey just a little bit too much. Leads to a whistle here and an inbound for the Admirals. Now the Admirals got to get some type of momentum here, whether it's a 3 or a massive jam. You got to get something going to get the energy back up, get the proverbial juices flowing here for the Admirals. And they get it to the man who might have to do it, JoJo Newell. Jack Karlstrom kicks it over to Billy Quinn. Quinn's got a lane and he takes it. He's fouled. Looks like he kicked it out, so no foul on the shot there. But another inbound play under the basket. The Admirals have done a good job not fouling since that weird bit, since starting it, and now thrive with 2 fouls almost. Sean Turner with an interception there, looking like a defensive back. No foul called there, but Blakely Smith with the defense knocks it out of bounds. Sean Turner on the inbound. Turner, corner Page, jab step drive, Young. He takes it, Skillman drives, uses the shoulder, and another strong take with another strong finish from John Skillman.
That's just pure athleticism from Skillman. Taking the contact up at the point of the rim and being able to finish is not easy to do.
Now Page out on the fast break after a Turner steal. Wanted some contact, got a little bit of it. That's Page's first points of the game. Now all 5 starters have scored. Tucker, he gets it over to Quinn. Quinn trying to get past Page, which has proven to be quite, probably the biggest task in the state. 24-48, the Titans have the lead. And now JB and Cesar Jones checks into the game. Sean Turner is going to get the breather. And it looks like, I think maybe Billy Quinn might have a bit of a bloody nose here. So he may have to take a seat. That looks like what the case is here. No technicals being issued, no timeouts here. Just Jackson Schmiedel back into the game for him as he gets evaluated here by the training staff over there. So hope all things are good over there for him. Wish to see him back out on the court soon. Over to Jamar Young. Young, Page, Hammond, Skillman, and Jones. That's the 5 out there. Newell, Schmiedel, and oh my goodness! A foul is called on JoJo Newell, but that may have been one of the cleanest blocks I've ever seen. That was pure athleticism and a great defensive effort, but the referee saw it differently. Now Tyler Hammond at the line. He hits the first. These are Tyler Hammond's first points since the first quarter. That gives him 13-14.
He's only missed 1 shot tonight, and it was a 3-pointer in the end of the second quarter. That's where all his points have come from, and now it's a charity stripe.
As previously stated, it was a 26-point outing for him in that 71-point dominating win against Keensburg. Schmiedel went for the layup, no call. They wanted a whistle, but they didn't give one. And a technical foul has been issued on Brian Kelly. The coach for the Admirals is frustrated. He feels like his team hasn't been treated fairly tonight by the referees. Hammond shooting the technical free throws, and he drills the first one. Second one's up, and that one's good to go. 2 for 2 for Tyler Hammond in possession of the ball as Thrive looks to continue their dominating effort here. Over to Skillman. Skillman to Young with a full head of steam. He tried to get it into the corner, and it went off a fan's shoulder, thankfully. I thought it hit him in the head, but it hit him in the shoulder, thank the Lord above. And he's okay. Tough cookie over there.
It was a bullet pass, too. Not easy to catch.
No, really, that came with a lot of heat. The Admirals looking to capitalize. Newell pulls. Not much of a shooter, as noted earlier. Doesn't necessarily need to be when you average 26 a night. Jump ball here called as Schmiedel and Hammond were fighting for it. Possession arrow in favor of the Titans. Young on the inbound. Full court press here. Schmidl on Page. Page with a full head of steam. Kicks it back out, finds Cesar Jones. Schmidl goes to meet him. Drive floater, gets it to go. That's 9 for JCJ.
Beautiful floater. Just thought when you thought he was getting aggressive.
Interception there. Marjan Skillman ends up in the hands of Cesar Jones. Gets it stolen all the way up the court. Joe Newell can't get the dunk to go. It rimmed out. Cesar Jones, he pulls, can't get it to go. It's rebound Tucker. Here comes Newell. He's not giving this one up. And he's going to the free throw line. He's got 10 points tonight here. And the frustration really boiling over as he misses a wide open two-handed dunk.
Now, I don't know if it was just the way he dunked it, held onto the rim, and it kind of allowed the ball to pop up into the air and roll out.
First one at the line is good.
But Ryan, that just sums up tonight. It's been for Newell from the field tonight and for this team. It struggled from the start, and it's been, as we talked about in the pregame, the credit to the Titans defense has been there all night long, going toe-to-toe with this Admirals team.
Frustrating is an understatement, I think, would be the
it really is. Yeah.
Newell up, and he can't get the second one to go. And here comes Ethan Dickerson, freshly entered into the game. It was a platoon swap. Bryson, he can't get the layup to go. Over to Newell. Behind the back move to get behind Kim Ross. And a foul. That one's going to be on Jermaine Bryson, I believe. Yes, Jermaine Bryson. And does that put... No, not yet. They're one foul away from the bonus. One foul away from both teams being in the bonus. I don't like the sound of that.
Only in the third quarter. I'm surprised it happened as quickly as it did, but we mentioned how many fouls happened in the beginning of the third quarter, too.
Floater by Karlstrom almost went in. Newell offensive rebound sent off the backboard by Bryson. Bryson did get the rebound as well, and here comes Ty Hobbs. Ty Hobbs over to Dickerson, wanted to pull it, pump fake, up, layup, gets it to go. And the crowd's digging that one as Ethan Dickerson's first points of the game gets the crowd all on their feet behind the Titans bench. Newell drives, and he's fouled again. That officially puts both teams in the bonus here as Newell going back to the line. We saw him split a pair the last time out. Let's see if he can draw both of them. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do, and they have it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. They service all makes and models. First one in for Newell, and they're known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. Coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford, here today, here yesterday, and here tomorrow, celebrating 50 years of business. Second one is good to go. He gets them both that time around. That's 13 now on the night for the leading scorer in the States. Timeout here as both sides look to talk it over. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring the vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children, and most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinics. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton, and get ready. Mercer County and basketball fans, as Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township invites you to join us for an exciting night of high school basketball, and a dominant one at that as well.
It really has been from the start, Ryan. The opening tip-off tonight, the Titans have got off to a fast start, and all their skilled players have been at full display tonight. being suffocating on defense, making life difficult for the Admirals to get anything consistent going offensively tonight. And they're really flexing that #1 overall seed in this group.
29-point advantage here as Dickerson's out on the fast break. They break the press. Blocked again by Tucker. He's got to have about 6 or 7 blocks. Newell, no whistle. And that one's going to go with the Titans as well. Newell really wanted the foul there, but he didn't get the call. Full court to Ross. What a pass! Kim Ross finishes an absolute dime from Ty Hobbs. Wow! There's going to be a foul there on Ty Hobbs that was on Schmiedel. The foul was committed on Schmiedel by Hobbs, and now Schmiedel's at the line. Last time we saw him score was back in the second. First one's up. Gets it to go.
Well, you may be asking how this Admiral team got to this position this year as the 8th seed. Well, they've had 3 5-game winning streaks, Ryan, this season, where they averaged 76 points per game during those 5 games, 69 points in the second 5-game streak, and 69 points again in the third 5-game streak. So this is a team that has scored and scored consistently all season long, and they're at 29 points here on the road as the 8th seed. So it just shows how well the Titans defense has done against them all night long.
Page kicks it out to Ross. Newell on him, and now another great block by Maceo Tucker. And that's another foul on JoJo Newell. Now, I'm not sure how many he has, but he has to be close to fouling out of this game.
It's got to be 4.
At least.
I'd be surprised if it's 5, but
well, if it's 5, he'd be out of the game.
yeah.
First one's up for Hobbs. Ball rolls out. And if you're an Admirals fan, that's a big thing of ball don't lie.
The Admiral team knows that you need Newell out there, even considering where the game is at this point late in the stages of the third quarter. And you're risking them getting into more foul trouble and eventually fouling out.
Second one good. Splits a pair, does Ty Hobbs. Inside, stolen by Bryson. Getting it up to Dickerson. Pulls it out, finds over to Hobbs. 1.5 minutes left in the third, tries to get it into Bryson. Newell can't handle the steal, and that one falls out of bounds. It's gonna stay with the Titans. Kim Ross, Terrion Page, Jermaine Bryson, Ethan Dickerson, and Ty Hobbs. That's the 5 out there for the Titans. And for Hudson, it's Newell. Smith has the layup, good to go there from Ethan Dickerson. As I was saying, it's Karlstrom, Schmiedel, Newell. Well, no longer Karlstrom as Billy Quinn checks back into the game. Marshall Colangelo checks back into the game here as well. So yeah, it's Smith, Newell, Colangelo, Quinn, and Schmiedel. That's the 5 out there for the Admirals. Into the corner to Smith. Finds it over to Newell. Tried to force it inside to Schmiedel. Stolen by Ross. Under a minute now as Page gets his hands on the ball. Crossover move, Page can't get it to go.
Ooh, that was disgustingly filthy.
Pretty move there, but unfortunately couldn't finish. Dickerson to the corner, Page for 3. Can't get it to go. Another rebound, Newell. Jump ball. And it's going with the Admirals. 40 seconds to go in the third. And the Titans got a 32-point advantage. Quinn bringing it up. Screen left from Newell, who kicks it over to the corner. Smith can't get it to go. Rebound Dickerson, maybe, no. Rebound Page, who gets it up to Hobbs. who kicks it into Bryson. Bryson gets it out to Hobbs, and Jermaine Bryson travels. It's 2 straight fast breaks that don't end in baskets for the Titans. As now with a little under 21 seconds to go now, the Admirals looking to get a little bit of momentum going into the fourth.
They got a tall mountain to climb. They got to start chipping away at it and chipping away in a hurry.
Newell, he's fouled, and he's going to go right back to the line. $13 on the night for Newell. 2 more here, potentially at the line. Get ready, basketball fans. Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township, Mercer County invites you to join us for an exciting night of high school basketball. While we cheer on our talented athletes, don't forget what makes Thrive Charter School so special. The mission is to empower students with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and a strong sense of responsibility for grades K through 12. They're not just about athletics and academics. They have a bunch of extracurricular activities just like chess club, Black Student Union, student government, and Lego and robotics. That's Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township. As the final seconds dig away as Hobbs lost the ball. And that one's gonna stay with the Titans. Under a second now, 0.9 to go. I've seen crazier.
I don't even know if it's enough time for a catch and shoot.
Oh, it's not Thrive's ball. I'm sorry. It belongs to the Admirals. Wait, no, we're having a conversation. Apparently it is Thrive's ball. Newell disagrees. Got it up and it counts. Jermaine Bryson with a buzzer-beating layup. I don't see it up on the scoreboard just yet.
Yeah, I don't know. He took like a second turn and then shot it.
Now it's up on the scoreboard. So give Jermaine Bryson his first 2 of the night, as that gives Thrive a 32-point advantage going into this fourth quarter. Let's see if the Admirals can find a little bit of life here. Can Newell find a spark here? Let's tune in on the WBCB Sports Network to find out.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
32 points is the advantage for the Titans here as we enter the fourth quarter. As a pretty star-studded court here, as we've seen former players of the former Thrive Charter School named Trenton Catholic, Chris LaBelle and Richmond Era Raguzo, as Jamar Young hits a wild floater to start this fourth quarter. Give him 8 on the night now. That's his first point since the second quarter. Newell floats it up off the iron, can't get it to go. Cleans up his own rebound, another rollout. What an unlucky night for JoJo Newell. Nothing is going his way. Give and go, that one almost stolen, finds it in the way of JCJ. Trying to get around Quinn, fall into the turf. I say turf as it's a court, and he's gonna go to the line. And I believe that foul is gonna go on Billy Quinn. As he has to tie his shoe here. That's what we're waiting on here, it looks like.
Well, that third quarter, Ryan, 21-9, Thrive Charter advantage in that third quarter. The second time tonight that the Admirals have been held to single digits. The first quarter was a 23-6.
First free throw off from JV and Cesar Jones. Like I said, a pretty star-studded crowd here with both Chris LaBelle, who's now the head coach at Centenary University, and Richmond Era Raguzo, as JCJ goes 0 for 2. who played his college basketball at Princeton after leaving the school. And one basket. Jackson Schmiedel. And now Maceo Tucker is going to get the check back into the game. Marshall Colangelo is checking out. And he converts his and one. He's got 5 on the night, the Schmiedel. Cesar Jones on the ball. Newell meets him. Sean Turner back into the game now as well. Drive, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, no good as well. Skillman tried to tip it in, but no dice. Into the corner, that's Quinn. Over to Schmiedel, midi. Rolls right in. Jackson Schmiedel starting this 4th quarter off right. 7 on the night, 5 for the quarter. Giving a lot of room to JCJ. Blocking foul. Schmiedel having a little bit of fun with the crowd there as he's nursing an injury that he just took after giving up his body there. He's not having a good time over there.
Officials clarifying that it was a shooting foul.
So JCJ will be at the line for 2 here. 9 on the night, make it 10. That's 2 for 2 for JCJ. With those 2 free throws, that's the 3rd Titan in double figures now. He joins both Tyler Hammond and Marjan Skillman. Newell kicks it to Quinn. Quinn back to Newell, drives it in, dips it off. Schmiedel can't get that one. Cleans up his own rebound. Quinn, no, I'm sorry, not Quinn. That was Blakely Smith on the shot, excuse me. Turner, he gets the and one. You could hear the slap all the way from up here at our table, and Turner able to fight through that contact and get his own and one opportunity here. That layup gave him 8, he's looking for 9. He can't get it off the back iron. Quinn bringing it up. Newell. Kicks it into a cutting Smith. Tried to get it into an also cutting Newell. That one off the foot of Newell. And back to the Titans. Inbound to Jones, gives it back to Young. Jamar Young gets over half court and he's met by JoJo Newell. Over there, Hammond, he pulls. Can't get it to go. Newell on the rebound. Pass a little long. Now, despite that, I would like to point out that JoJo Newell has gotten a double-double here tonight again, so that's now 26 of the 27 games with a double-double here for JoJo Newell. Turner got it across half court. He gave it to Cesar Jones. Kicks it to Hammond, now back over to Turner. Jamar Young takes it inside, blocked! Ooh. Joe Newell says no. Sean Turner to inbound it. He gets it over to Hammond, who pulls that one, and he drills it. Tyler Hammond, that's his 5th three-pointer on the night, his first since the first quarter. That gives him 19 on the night, and now put another one on Newell's tab. 15 to the leading scorer in the States. Cesar Jones, he takes a 3. Why not? Javian Cesar Jones gets a 3 to go. 14 for him. And almost rejected there. by Marjan Skillman, but a great layup, a great finish there by Jackson Schmiedel. Here comes Jamar Young now. Young drives on the big body, Tucker, and he gets that one to go. Make it 4 Titans in double figures now as Jamar Young gets his 10th point of the night. And we got a timeout here as both sides looks like they're gonna talk it over. Get ready, basketball fans. Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township, Mercer County invites you to join us for an exciting night of high school basketball. While we cheer on our talented athletes, don't forget what makes Thrive Charter School so special. Their mission is to empower students with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and a strong sense of responsibility for grades K through 12. Thrive Charter School is not just about academics and athletics. They offer a variety of activities for all students like their chess club, Crafty Kids Club, Lego and Robotics, National Honor Society, Black Student Union, and student government. That's Thrive Charter of Hamilton Township. The lead has gotten up to 37 points. And if I remember correctly, we got a running clock implemented.
Yes, we do, at least for the score being what it is for right now on the inbound.
It looks like the gym's starting to clear out as we're getting waves from the kids as they're going by us. Well, hello to you, buddy. Hope you catch this. We did see you. We got a bunch of new faces in here now for the Titans as the bench has been unloaded. Newell gets rejected by the freshly entered RJ Hott. So out there now for Thrive, it looks like it's Ethan Dickerson, Perry Shaw, foul on the three-point attempt. Blakely Smith is gonna go to the line for 3. So yeah, out here on the floor, we got RJ Hott, Ethan Dickerson. I believe that's Constantine Constantine Toe out there. Perry Shaw as well. And then I think rounding things out is Jared Hillman. I can't see the numbers, they're turned to the side here, unfortunately. I'll have more confirmation on that for them in a second. That's 2 for 2 so far. These are Smith's first points of the night here. And he hits all 3. 3 minutes to go. That is Ethan Dickerson out there. Dickerson trying to get around Smith here. Fancy dribble moves. He kicks it over to RJ Hott as he tries to pass it to Nick Gallagher over here, but Nick's not on his team. Yes, can confirm Jared Hillman and Perry Shaw are the other entrants into this game, as well as Constantine Toe, Ethan Dickerson, and RJ Hott. He pulls it, long. Rebound, Maceo Tucker. Here comes Billy Quinn, he pulls for 3. Can't get it to go, that one off the back iron. Rebound to Hillman. That one almost stolen, but it ends up in Dickerson's hands. Here comes Hott. Inside, that one tipped. He was looking for Toe. Looked like that one almost caught a couple fans as well.
Well, as we come down the final 2-minute stretch here, Ryan, again, we mentioned at the intermission, the winner of this game most likely Thrive at this point. I think it's safe to say at this rate. Plays the number 4 seed Shore or New Providence.
Timeout there.
As Thrive looks to move on to the semifinals as they continue to march to defend their Group 1 title.
Get ready, basketball fans. Thrive Charter School in Hamilton Township, Mercer County invites you to join us for an exciting night of high school basketball. While we cheer on our talented athletes, don't forget what makes Thrive Charter School so special. Their mission is to empower students with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and a strong sense of responsibility for grades K through 12. They prepare students to succeed in a diverse and ever-changing world, both on and off the court. And Thrive Charter is not just about academics and athletics. There's a variety of extracurricular activities for students to grow, including chess club, Crafty Kids Club, Lego and Robotics, National Honor Society, Black Student Union, and student government. It's Thrive Charter School of Hamilton Township. 34-point lead here for the Titans. Inbound here, Hillman kicks it into the corner. That's Perry Shaw. Shaw drives, he kicks it to Dickerson. Dickerson spins around, he finds Hillman who pulls off the front iron. Gets his own rebound, dishes it down, toe. Can't get the layup to go. Newell knocks it around. He kicks it all the way out to Smith, but the pass is intercepted there by Dickerson. He gets it up to Hott with a full head of steam. Reverse layup, gets it to go. R.J. Hott. Newell fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Time is running out on the Admirals, running clock here in effect as Newell at the line.
Misses the first one off the front iron. He's got 15. And we got a timeout here.
Interesting choice.
You know what this might be? This is just to get the seniors some love here.
Yeah.
As big of a win and a dominant win here for the Titans as this may be, it's a heartbreaking thing over there for the Admirals. After the season that they had, the seniors, obviously they would have wished for a better outcome here, but what a terrific season for them to have, honestly.
Yeah, it really was. They're going to finish 18-9 overall on the year, and it really was a great run for them as they will regroup. They don't lose too much on their roster this year. As we mentioned tonight, Ryan, they return JoJo Newell for a senior season next year, and plenty of good things are on the horizon for this Hudson program as they turn the page to 2027.
First one is good. Made one of two there to Newell, gets him to 16. Dickerson, Hillman, spins, gets it back out to Ethan Dickerson. Inside cutting is a R.J. Hott, can't get it to go. Rebound Perry Shaw, and he's fouled. And he's gonna go to the line for two. Now I've seen this a couple of times. The clock is still running here for the free throws. Does the game just end, or do they let them shoot both free throws? I guess we'll find out here in a second as Perry Shaw goes to the line for two. Drills the first one, and yep, they stop the clock so we can get two free throws off. Buzzer beater free throws here. Shaw's up, can't get the second one. Gets his own rebound though. And that is gonna do it here tonight. The Thrive Charter Titans dominate here again at home, proving their #1 seed and earning a trip to the semifinals of the Central Jersey NJSIAA Group 1 state tournament. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll have an interview with the WBCB Sports player of the game here live in a little bit. Stay tuned, everybody.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurants at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner, indoor, outdoor dining in a beautiful setting underneath their tents. You can also now settle back at their bar for great food. Come back home to those classic Revere dishes they're so well known for. Their steaks, chops, fresh in-season seafood, and homemade pasta dishes. Get out and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the Revere. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner at 802 River Road off Route 29 in Ewing Township. They also offer special family packages for takeout. Great for any special affair at home. For more information and reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. The Revere. Outstanding.
Secret.
Yeah.
Back live at the Iron Palace here at Thrive Charter, where they come away with a dominant 80-44 victory over the Henry Hudson Admirals, and I'm joined by the WBCB Sports Player of the Game, Tyler Hammond. Now, Tyler, you finished tonight with 19 points. You had 5 3-pointers coming off of a big game last time. You had 26, and it was a 71-point victory against Keensburg. Not a 71-point victory, but a dominant win here. What does 2 back-to-back wins like this say about the defending state champion Thrive Charter Titans?
4 more. We're looking to win 6. We're not really worried about the games right now. We're looking to win a state championship.
Now, I do got to say, you say you're not worried about the games coming into it, but coming into you had a pretty tough matchup tonight. JoJo Newell is leading the state in both scoring and rebounding, and you guys did a fantastic job on him tonight. I'm assuming you guys knew that coming in with the scouting reports. Was that the defensive focus coming in and neutralizing a guy like that?
Absolutely.
And you guys did a fantastic job. You were getting a lot of steals. Ty Hobbs was doing his thing.
Yes, sir.
Kim Ross was doing his thing. Terrion Page was a menace out there. Marjan did a great job. You guys are doing a fantastic job at defending this state championship. And again, I've asked you a couple of times here for the doubters that have been doubting Thrive Charter this entire time, thinking it's a schedule thing. Maybe you guys are just playing no competition. What do you got to say after 2 huge wins looking for back-to-back state chips?
We'll see. We see you on the 15th.
See y'all on the 15th. You hear it first from Tyler Hammond, 19, and another dominant win for Thrive Charter. Going for back-to-back chips, your WBCB Sports Player of the Game.
Appreciate you.
We'll be back with a little bit of closing retorts. A couple more numbers here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned, everybody.
Hi, this is Merrill Reese, welcoming you back to the Revere Restaurants at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. The Revere is open 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
.36-point victory here for the Titans of Thrive Charter. Nick, that wasn't the game that we expected here, but if anything, Thrive has proven their dominance here in Group 1.
Yeah, and anybody could come into this gym is going to be having a mountain to climb on this Thrive Charter defense, no matter who it is. I mean, you just held the leading score to 16 points tonight, and yes, that's a good amount, but well over what you expected he was going to do on this team, and it really is a good bonus and feel-good moment for this Thrive Charter team as they look to defend their Group 1 title, and as they go on to the semifinal to play Shore or New Providence. It would be a great story as they try to go back-to-back.
And I do have an update here. It looks like Shore did get past New Providence. It was only a 6-point victory, 51-45. So the next matchup you'll see for Thrive Charter is a very talented Shore roster. And we'll have that for you on Wednesday, possibly on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned for that. But until then, I want to give a quick thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's stream possible. Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Trentonian, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Thrive Charter School, Trenton Thunder, and Hyundai of Trenton. For Nick Gallagher pulling double duty tonight on camera and doing color commentary, for Brianne O'Neill producing and making the stream possible. For all of our crews out there for WBCB Sports, I've been Ryan Baxter saying so long. We're again your final for Thrive Charter, dominating 80-44 over the top scorer in the state, JoJo Newell, and the Henry Hudson Admirals. Stay tuned for more high school basketball here on the WBCB Sports Network. Have a good night, everybody.